What are you doing for your when Mel comes up? What events? Tell us what events you're doing.
So she gets here like Wednesday at 2. And so that night we're doing just like a regular like wine and wellness, but kind of like healthy holiday themed event at a friend owns a restaurant in Portland, like on the waterfront. And so we're gonna do an event there. And I've done events there before and they've been really successful. I've had a lot of people show up. So we're gonna kick everything off that night. And we're gonna serve like frozen hot chocolate with like the chocolate complete and do some like, cookie balls and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. And then on Thursday, we're gonna do like just like a hiking event. We're just gonna take a group of people and go for a hike and like serve up some shakes out of the back of my car afterwards. And then on Friday, let's see. Yeah. On Friday, I'm calling it Breakfast Club, but I'm inviting a bunch of moms and their kids over, and we're going to have like a smoothie bar. And we'll just have like all the fixins and some other like healthy breakfast things for them to kind of like start their day in a healthy way. And then we're going to do a lunch and learn so my friend Megan is a nutritionist on my team. And so we're going to do a lunch and learn at her office with some of her staff and patients and things like that. And then Friday night, we're like just so much going on. Oh my God. Friday,
oh my goodness.
Friday night's like the finale. And we're doing, I'm calling it a Jingle Balls garden party. So it's going to be like, we're just going to have like some healthy cookie balls and like snacks and stuff like that. And then I have my tower garden going. It's been going for about 6 weeks. So it looks amazing. And I'm going to like decorate it with Christmas decorations. And we're just going to like talk about the tower garden and talk about Juice Plus and like this mission that we're on. And it's just going to be like a festive, fun thing. I'm telling people like dress up, like wear glitter, like wear an ugly sweater. Like, I don't know. But it's just going to be like a fun little holiday party on a Friday night.
I love it. It sounds like it's just fun, and more fun.
Yeah, super excited.
Awesome. And who are you inviting to all of these events?
Literally every single person that I've ever had a conversation with about Juice Plus in Portland or Vancouver.
Awesome.
Like some people in Washington that I talked to as well. But yeah, basically like every person I've ever met that lives in this area.
That's great.
Are you inviting people who have told you no?
Oh yeah. I'm literally inviting everyone. Yeah. I mean, I think I have sent so far, and I still have to do more tonight. I think I have sent 50 personal messages.
And
like just inviting people.
Good RSVPs?
Oh, I've gotten tons. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got people coming to every event. Yeah. And I'm really excited. Like I don't know. It's great just to kind of go back to those people too, because, a lot of them I haven't talked to in a year. Like they kind of like were really interested, and then, the conversation just kind of fizzled, and then we didn't talk. And so I'm reaching back out to them, and like a lot of them are responding, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you reached back out. Like I'm definitely still interested, just life has been happening. So it's been a really great response so far. I'm super excited to see how everything turns out.
And because you're such a perfect bridge for what we're going to talk about tonight, how many, and I'm kind of doing this as a plant also for a conversation I had earlier today with somebody on our team here. How many of those people do you know well, would you say? Because you've only lived there for a little while.
I've lived here for 3 years. I would say what do you mean by well? Like,
yeah. What do I mean by well? I mean, out of all those people you invited, do you have, are you kind of just, you met them? Are you personally acquainted with them? You kind of know their name and you haven't done much with them?
Yeah, like most of them I've had a conversation with, kind of like getting in touch with them.
I gotta mute somebody here.
So.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I don't have like really close relationships with most of them.
Okay.
Most of them are like people that I've met through like networking groups or like, you know, neighbors that I don't really see a ton, or just kind of people that I've like met a lot, like, you know, a lady that did my nails like 2 years ago.
Perfect.
I don't know.
Okay.
I literally am just like inviting everyone just because you never know. I don't know.
Yeah.
You never know.
That's a good then, Jamie. That's fantastic.
I'm like inviting
that
the
because
driver from when I came back from the conference. Like I had a conversation with my Uber driver, and yeah, so I'm inviting her too. I don't know. We'll see.
Awesome. Great job on not being attached to the outcome. And
I have a question. Can I also ask a question, Reagan? So with all these events coming up, did you just kind of invite everybody to all the events and they could pick like which ones worked for them? Or did you like go, hey, I'm inviting this person of this type and this person of this type? Or did you just be like, hey, I have all these coming up?
No. So, well, yes and no on all of that. So some people I invited to all of them, and then I sent them a message and said like, you know, I'm doing this series of events. I thought that maybe one of these would work for you, like which one looks like it would work best in your schedule kind of thing. And then some people, I just kind of pegged them as like, I think this would work best for them because I kind of know what their life schedules look like. So I invited them to certain things. And if they told me that didn't work, then I responded back with, oh, well, that's okay because I'm doing this, this, and this also. So which other day works for you? So I kind of did a little bit of both, I guess, just depending on the person and how well I know them. Does that answer your question?
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
So here's the thing, the reason why this is going to work, and I can't wait to hear the results after you guys do this, is that you gave them a choice. You had more than one, and because you've got that momentum and that excitement around it and you've had it fun, whether you know them or not, they look like, oh gosh, that'd be something fun to go to. And you invited them. That's the number one thing. So great job. Jamie, it's so much fun.
I'll add one other thing really quick, Reagan.
Sure.
So I've had a lot of people too that they can't come to any of it because like I have a lot of people who are traveling and they're out of town, but they have responded with, oh my gosh, this sounds so fun. Like I can't make it because I'm going this place. Like, will you please have another one? So like people are asking me already to plan another event like the one that I invited them to, which I think is so great because now I can just take this and plan all of my events for January and just fill all of those with the people who said they couldn't come this month.
Yes.
Jamie, I think this might also be a good opportunity. Remember at conference when they said build an event around a person? So next time you'll be like, okay, I want to make sure that you're definitely there. And also, would you be willing to host at your house and bring some of your friends? Mm-hmm. Just kind of getting outside and that opportunity, that might be a fun opportunity to.
Yeah, that's a great idea too.
For somebody else.
Mm-hmm. And gosh, I'd hate for you to wait and all the way till January till our next one. Let's go to coffee, just you and me.
Yep.
So some of them you can work in like that too. Awesome.
So cool.
Oh, why has this failed to start?
I kind of want to fly out for the parties, Jamie.
Do it.
Come on. That'd be so fun.
It would be so fun.
Okay, well, can you guys see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so this is a perfect segue. Thank you, Jamie. And Mel, thanks for going up there. First of all, I think a lot of people think that just because it's the holidays that it's going to be slow. And I have to tell you, I've had some of my very best months during the holidays. So wanted to talk to you about putting a little jingle in your business, give you guys a couple of tips. One is, I mean, this is a critical time. You've got to decide, am I an amateur or professional? And that's kind of going back to some of that Eric Worre stuff. But if you're consistent in your business, even during the holidays, you are going to be setting yourself up for a great beginning of the year. And something I want you to think about is that a lot of people, like, we think, oh, well, they're busy, it's the holidays. But a lot of people are already deciding in December what program they're going to do, what new job they're going to get. They're going to have that decided by January. So if you're thinking about certain people, you're going to want to reach out to them now. And you want to reach out to them now so that even if it is, hey, talk to me in January, you've got those appointments on your calendar. It is our most profitable season coming up. That's when everybody's got all these health goals. And like I said, a lot of, especially if, you've got kids, a lot of the moms are thinking about, gosh, I want to do something different or earn some money, next year, what am I going to do? And they're thinking about that right now. So some things to consider. This is a time when you're actually going to probably see people you don't see that often, because there'll be kids' holiday parties at school, there'll be neighborhood parties, get-togethers. And for you just to remember that you have solutions for them, and bring them up. Don't be shy. Be inviting them to take a look at our solutions, which are our products and our virtual franchise. So gifting health solutions, friends, family, referral sources, all your customers, think about people that you do service with, like the person that does your nails, like you said, Jamie, who's your dog sitter, your housekeeper, you name it, teachers, coaches. Who can you be a solution for? Who can you give the gift of health to? And a lot of times, like I have several customers of mine that every year they'll order a box of Juice Plus for their mom for Christmas. So as you're doing your customer care, or maybe this is a great time for you just to touch in with your customers and saying, hey, is there anybody else that you can think of? This is such a great gift to give, to gift health, especially if it's like that person you don't even know what to get. They already have everything. Well, what about some shakes, or what about a box of capsules or some yummy gummies or something like that? Okay. So you may even want to run a promotion. We've got free holiday cookbooks. If they want to order, we'll send them a free holiday cookbook. Maybe you're giving a Starbucks card for any new orders, or making a donation to their school, or maybe you're giving them a new bag of Complete for anybody that they gift health to. Just some ideas. And then our gift of financial solutions, offer to everyone you meet. And so again, Jamie, I love that you just said, I asked you who, and you said every single person that I've ever met. That's who we want to invite, because we just don't know, okay? And you can use this little tiny form to get your conversations going. And just remember, when you're out talking, their interest, not yours. So you want to ask people about, how are their kids? How's their job going? What are they doing for fun? Are they skiing, or whatever it is they do? And then, are you getting any raises this year? Did you get a holiday bonus? Are you saving enough money for the kids for college? Are they paying you what you're worth? So there's lots of ways that you can ask that, but those are some great ways to just bring up information. And sure as heck, if somebody says, oh, my kids are sick all the time, you can offer a solution, right? Like, gosh, if I had something that could help with that, would you want to take a peek? Or, yeah, I still have that job. You'll hear that in their voice. And you might just say, hey, do you keep your options open for ways to make money? We're expanding, and I'd love to share with you what I'm up to. Maybe for you, may not, but let's get together for coffee and we can chat about it. So that's the other thing, is you want to have your, device or something on you that you can set up those appointments with that person right there. And then you can change the subject and get back to the party or whatever. You may want to theme your social media with something like 12 Days of Christmas. I just want to give a shout out to Judy Lopez and to Patty Benson for putting together our group. Again, that's something you could invite people to. That's an event in itself. You could host a Facebook party or a Zoom for a Healthy Holidays event, just some ideas. Even something like healthy holiday treats, or healthy holiday recipes that people could tune into, and still also say, hey, and Juice Plus is a great way to stay healthy. You could add that in there, right? Live events, you could do a customer appreciation in your home, healthy holiday luncheon. You could do a Shred 10 preview for everybody that wants to jump into our Shred in January. That could be a fun, maybe taste of Shred, or you could, again, do those holiday recipes during that party. Could be fun. So when you're doing your parties, you want to make sure that you're telling your product story, your business story every time. Don't forget, just because people came to look at Juice Plus and Way to Be Healthy, make sure you're telling them why you're so passionate about being able to help people. And you want to, again, if anybody, is interested in more information, be willing to give them the information as long as you've got an appointment set up to be able to get their opinion, maybe share a little bit more, answer their questions, okay? And then, like I said, party on and connect with more people. So this should be like maybe 30 seconds to 2 minutes. I mean, if you're at that party, you don't need to monopolize a whole conversation about Juice Plus or what you do, but you could intrigue them and set that appointment and talk to them when it's a good time, okay? So put some events onto your calendar now for 2019. Know what's coming up in your area. You may want to have some fun, cheap flyers that you can print off and keep in your purse. And when you are out and about, whether it's at the school for whatever event they're doing, because they all have these events that we have to go to, whether it's their singing concert or a play or holiday party. If you have, I like to print like little half sheet cards with my upcoming events and be able to hand them to them. And then you can invite as you're going about your life. And then set some goals. How many new people do you think you could connect with in December? How many business cards or invitations could you hand out in the next week or two? How many appointments could you set to be able to have a one-on-one with them? Or how many people could you get a yes to coming to your upcoming event, whether it's this month or next month? So the last thing is that once we get into like Christmas, make sure you also, that last part of that year, you guys, take some time out for you. Think about what you'd like to accomplish in 2019. Write down what you want to get done. Break it down into smaller chunks. I think sometimes we set ourselves up for failure because we set up this huge goal and then we didn't realize that maybe, we probably needed to set something we could attain and that we would actually do. If you write it too big, like if you say, I want to be national marketing director by March and you're just a virtual franchisee, that's probably not going to happen. But would it be better for you to say, gosh, you know what? I'm going to invite 5 people to join my team, or I'm going to help 3 people get their kids healthy, before the end of the year, something like that. You may say, gosh, you know what? I need some coaching. I don't know how to invite, or my story's not working, or whatever. This is a great time to really get honest with yourself and reach up line and set up a coaching call. All of us are here to help you guys with that so that you can go out and have an amazing year ahead. And then clear the decks, get your office set up, get everything ready to go, clean out your closet, whatever you need to do, read your books. And when January hits, you guys are off to the races, okay? So by planning ahead and working smart in the holiday season, you're gonna make it a great year for 2019. So now is the time for us to do that. So do you have any questions? Are you guys ready to roll for the holidays? You guys have anything coming up? Unmute, Sue.
I've got we always laugh about this, but I have a salad jar party coming up on the 12th. And we usually have at least 12 to 15 ladies come and different people all the time. And I always get new orders, new interest. And Judy Lopez, I don't know if she's on the call tonight. She might not be, but yes. She's doing are you there, Judy? Somewhere? No? Okay.
Yes.
She's doing a business event on Saturday. So we have the 2 events, the 12th and the 15th. A little bit like you, Jamie, down there, but we have 2 events in the 1 week. And it is a busy time. I know that for everybody, but at least we have those 2 events so we can invite people to both of them. So that's what Judy and I are doing for the month of December so far.
That's awesome.
I think this is also an awesome time to think about healthy giving and what that looks like. Maybe hosting an event and making it all about, bring a toy for Toys for Tots or whatever it is, the philanthropy that you choose. But I think it is an awesome time to kind of wrap something like that into our events and what we do with our communities and customer appreciation, that kind of stuff. So It's always fun to make an impact when you get to give together. There's a group here that's doing like a soup swap, and then everybody's, bringing a canned good donation for the food bank. So
that's awesome. And sometimes too, I hear from a lot of people, well, I don't know if I know, that many people, or what if you can think of yourself as being the hub, that you're connecting your community together? Could you do an event that connects those people together, and maybe it's salad in a jar and you get the opportunity to introduce your friends to each other, but also have them learn something healthy, take something healthy home. Or maybe it's a recipe swap and everybody brings their healthiest holiday recipe to your house.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they're coming. But you can also, again, say, you know what, I'm so proud of what I get to do, because this is, we help people flood their body with all kinds of healthy fruits and vegetables. And it's great to be able to also eat healthy. So, you can always add that in so that you can get that conversation going with people.
Mm-hmm.
So be the hub, be the connector.
I also have a girl that offered to do an event for me, and it's actually not happening until the kids go back to school on January 8th, but she's already wanting to send out her invitations and get it on people's calendars so that people can be counting on it. So don't be afraid to schedule stuff right in the new year. I think that's a great time to kind of be health focused, and go ahead and get your calendar booked for that.
Yep. Yeah.
That's pretty much what I'm working on right now, actually,
awesome.
is a collaboration. It's kind of funny. It's like all of the things you guys are all sharing in one thing. So a team member of mine and the chiropractor that I'm getting signed up this week to join my team, we're putting together a kind of a healthy for the hungry initiative. So we're doing an 8-week challenge. We're collaborating with my team member owns an embodied body composition reader. And so we're doing a challenge, but we're also encouraging people to donate to a charity that we've chose that's local to us, because people love to get on board with that. But it's, early in the year, and people like to have just something to look forward to. It's structured enough, but also free enough that people can fit it into their lives. And so, but with each of those people, we get to sit down and share whole food nutrition with them. And this is branching, out into the community so much further by encompassing a whole chiropractor's office, my friend and her whole personal training clientele. So it's really, that collaboration piece is really great. Somebody brought that up about, finding somebody to collaborate with. And that's great because they bring, they're not new faces to them, but they're new faces to you. Yeah. And so everybody gets to bring a little bit of value to the table, and everybody's better for it. So I think lots of really exciting things coming in the new year. It sounds like for a lot of people.
Yeah, and just because it's people, I know for me, I get overwhelmed during the holidays very easily. So you would think that I'd say, oh my gosh, I can't fit one more thing in. But if somebody were to invite me to a hike for health in the daytime, I would look at that as like a release from all of the have-tos that I have to do with the holidays. So don't assume that people aren't going to be interested because it's a busy time of year. Or I might really want to go get away from the family and have a glass of wine and hear about something cool that's going to be for me. It's my gift for me of getting healthier in the beginning of the year, right? So, and again, it's the invitation that opens up that conversation. Whether they can come or not doesn't matter, because you can always invite them to that next one that you're having in January. Or you could say, hey, gosh, why wait? Let's go get coffee or get a glass of wine or whatever, and I'll share with you, and you can still come in January. So, okay, and again, don't also, don't discard inviting people because you don't know them well. You can get to know them. And one of the things I think happens is we go, oh, I need to build a relationship. You don't need to build a relationship with somebody to share Juice Plus. You just need to build rapport. And that's done in about 30 seconds. You can build the relationship with them as you're having coffee with them, as you're providing a solution for them, caring and loving them enough to be able to do that. And what a great way to get to know somebody is to be able to gift them something that's going to change their life, right? Whether it's Juice Plus or a way for them to maybe earn a little extra income in 2019 or have a mission. Not everybody wants to earn the money, but some people need a mission. That was me. So some people are bored. Some people are loving being home with their kids, but they'd love to have adult conversations, right? So they're looking for something that they can do right alongside being a mama, or a way to maybe have more flexibility because they're never home because they have this big career or whatever. So, all right. Anybody have anything else? Okay. Well, what do you guys think about that information? Are you guys willing to go out and share health in the holidays?
I love it. I think it's great info. And I'm wondering, Jamie, would you maybe put out in Voxer on the Facebook page the names of the events that you're doing? Because I think they're all so cute. I would love to have that.
Yes, I will definitely do that.
Fabulous. Awesome. Well, thanks, you guys. Have a great rest of your week, and happy holidays.
You guys.
Thank you so much for such a great call tonight.
Thank you.
I really like that. I'm getting on the party circuit right now.
Me
Party
too. I
on.
loved it.
Raise your glass, Ellen. Raise your glass.
Thank you. Jamie,